and it was a 20-minute drive, and the kids counted and videoed a lot of them, 22 Palestinian flags in this short 20-minute drive. And this is on an island, which is like the tourist island. So the support for Palestine is immense
amazing
here.
And not just that, but they've boycotted like huge brands.
They boycott anybody. If you have anything to do with
any
Israel,
ties to Israel, you're done. Yeah, you're done. I love it.
Even we showed up, we're like, oh, let's go here. They're like, oh, we're boycotting them. Like,
yeah,
really?
I think it was like Subway or something. Like, no, we boycotted it. I was like, what?
Even my friend, it was Malay. He's like, okay. He's like, wait. He's like, he has to like check with his wife because she's got the list down. And he's like, so are we boycotting them? Are we? He's like, I used to go here to get ice cream, but I can't now because they're on the list.
But it's amazing, like the fact that they are so open about their support for Palestine and there's no discrimination against people that are openly supporting Palestine, that's incredible.
Terakhir ini alasannya yang gak pernah aku dengar sama sekali, baru di video ini, baru kali ini aku menemukan jawaban yang sebenar-benarnya jawaban. Assalamualaikum, Elsa di sini. Hai guys, hai semua, halo tetangga. Gimana kabar teman-teman semua? Semoga sehat selalu, semoga bahagia selalu, dan semoga hari teman-teman semua selalu good day. Selamat datang di channel YouTube Elsa Widianti Putri. Oke, kemarin kita udah sempat membahas soal warga asing yang memilih tinggal di Malaysia dibanding Dubai, Turki, Pakistan, ataupun Singapura gitu kan, di negara Asia Tenggara lainnya. Ini dari channel Saleh Family. Pasangan suami istri ini memilih Malaysia. Pasti ada hal-hal yang memikat hati mereka dan saya harus memilih Malaysia. Nanti kita temukan jawaban dari pasangan suami istri ini guys. Tapi sebelum dimulai video reaksinya, seperti biasa aku mau ajakin teman-teman semua dulu untuk subscribe channel ini dan aktifkan lonceng notifikasinya supaya tidak ketinggalan update terbaru dari channel ini. Dan bagi teman-teman yang mau request bisa banget DM di Instagram aku di @widianti_putri. Yaudah, tanpa berlama-lama, tanpa membuang masa jauh lah, kita mulai video reactionnya. Are you ready? Let's go.
Assalamualaikum everybody. Welcome
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
To the channel?
To our channel.
To our channel?
Our channel? The channel?
Yeah, so I think it's been a while since we sat down and did a video. We've mostly just been like doing vlogs, but I'm sure you guys are really interested as to what's going on with our life.
Yeah, so here we are, sitting in beautiful
Malaysia,
bajunya Langkawi, to be specific, and we thought we would kind of give you guys a reason why we believe that leaving Canada is definitely the right choice.
Yeah, I think the number one thing that we can agree
Meninggalkan
on
Kanada
is
loh mereka weh.
I will never ever disagree with that.
Yeah, so the weather has been incredible. It's the same year round. Suhoor, iftar time is the same year round.
Pretty much, yeah. They're very small variants. I know in Canada, sometimes you've got like 6 hours difference between summer and winter with the sun setting. Sun rising, so it becomes a little bit more difficult.
Ramadan is really hard in Canada, especially in the summertime when the hours are really long.
Yeah,
it's like breezy. It doesn't feel like super hot. It's perfect. Honestly.
One thing that I love about KL in particular is that and sunny, and then the rain will come in and cool everything off, and then it'll get humid.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of cloud cover throughout the day because you are in the rainforest essentially, so you do get breaks. It's not like in Dubai where it's like heat all the time and you can't get away from it.
You feel like
going inside.
You feel like you're being cooked in Dubai.
Ui.
I don't feel like that here. I just feel like it's a consistent. It's kind of like a sauna.
I don't know.
Well, he did get a sunburn. Let's talk about the sunburn.
Getting cooked. Yeah, definitely.
His skin was literally peeling.
Yeah.
Number two is the acceptance of all people. Like, we've come here and we've noticed how multicultural it is.
We had a good idea of that last time when we came.
Yeah.
But being able to see people of different religions, different cultures, all assimilating into the overwhelmingly predominantly Muslim population.
Yeah, not just that, but everyone speaks English. Like even when we've gone to like the village areas, you might find some people that have a hard time speaking it, but you can absolutely get by. Everybody speaks English. Everywhere you go, there's signs in English. Like, there's no like language barrier here that we've found, and it's fantastic. It makes us feel like at home.
Unlike when we were in Turkey last week. In Ankara, nobody speaks English.
And not just that, but like no signs are in English.
No signs are in English.
The food, like you pick up
menus.
food, the menus, like everything is in Turkish. And there's no like translation to English.
Wait, is it still called Turkish or is it like Turkish?
Turkish.
I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyways, that's
Let us know down
two.
below.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then the third one would be the cost of living.
Yeah.
For
sure.
It's like astronomically lower than Canada.
It's like in Canada, you're always very conscious
Pantas lah ya,
about
banyak orang yang
what you
mau
spend,
tinggal di
where you
Malaysia,
spend,
weh.
how much you spend.
Yeah.
Here, obviously, for budgeting purposes, you should still be conscious of where your money is going.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's not as much stress on it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like you know that
Yeah.
it's okay to eat out more than it is back at home
Yeah.
because you have the flexibility. You know it's relatively inexpensive.
Yeah.
Depending where you go, you can eat
Yeah.
super cheap.
Yeah, you can eat cheap. So for instance, to give you an
Makanan
example,
murah di Malaysia nih, weh.
a family meal for all of us is generally over $100 back
Yeah.
in Canada, and
Okay.
that's like not exaggerating. That's like how much it costs. And
Yeah.
here, you can get by on like $20, $30
Yeah.
and like get a lot of food for the whole family to eat.
And while we're talking about food, I will say that I am a Tim Hortons addict. So all you
Yeah.
Canadians out there, you know what I'm talking about. I don't care about Starbucks. It's boycott.
Boycott.
But boycott here for sure.
Yeah.
Stock prices
Yes.
have plummeted here. Anyway, so I was like, for
You
me,
need to substitute
I need a substitute,
in
right?
Malaysia.
If you're an addict, you can't just jump from something to nothing. You gotta have that segue.
Kalau di
Yeah.
And
sini
for me, I found
pengganti
Tea Alive.
turbuk
Which
itu banyak,
has-
Like the
weh,
Malaysian
yang
Tim
lokal-lokal.
Hortons.
But it's way better. It's less like Tim Hortons and more
unique.
like Starbucks.
Yeah, it's unique.
because its focus is on drinks and not
And
so
like
much like
fancy,
sandwiches and
fancy drinks.
Yeah, like-
not like just like
she has
bare
the Biscoff
Oh,
smoothie thing.
so
It's
good.
unreal. And
It's
for
so
me,
good.
just the traditional, what is it? Just
Milk
traditional
tea.
milk tea. It's so good.
Chef's
you
kiss.
guys. So good. So
Teh tarik.
shout out to Tea Alive. I love it. I'm
Yeah.
addicted. It didn't
Yeah.
take very long, but I have a new substitute addiction.
Yeah, so now he has a replacement for that. So that's good.
There
Anyways,
we
so
go.
the second thing is
Third, second, we're on like fourth.
no.
now.
The
Third,
second
fourth?
thing about cost of living
Oh, okay,
is
okay.
cell phones,
We got a bill. It was like $600 Canadian.
and that was like for like 2 months. But
You-
then again, we had some roaming charges and stuff in
No,
there too.
there's no excuse. There's no excuse when you find out
insane.
what it costs for a cell phone here. It
Oh, yeah.
costs us, and we're still using this.
We're still using
We
the
haven't
data.
repaid it.
The data is 10 times the amount of data we get in Canada, by the way.
So
it feels like that.
It's
at
like
least.
80, I think 80 gigs per phone, and then you get your minutes and all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff for like $12 each Canadian.
Like let that sink in.
$12.
Our
Your
cell
full
phone
phone
bill,
plan for $12.
our actual cell phone bill in Canada for 2 phones is $200.
Yeah. It's about
It,
$100
it hurts.
each.
It actually hurts knowing we're still paying our cell phone bill back in Canada and then the one that we're paying here, and it's just
Yeah.
you get way more here. Anyways, it hurts.
Yeah.
And then the
Ang
other thing
bulan
is
lewat.
housing. Housing is very affordable, substantially.
And being a Muslim living in Malaysia versus in Canada is you have a plethora of options in terms of buying your own home here that you wouldn't have back there.
Yeah, so many options. So basically, like when we started off talking about this specific category, cost of living, the money that you would save, you can then use for other things like traveling. Like we're going to Indonesia this weekend. Plan to go to
Spending.
Thailand
Ada uang
hopefully before
spendingnya
we
bisa
head back to
untuk
Canada.
jajan.
as well.
Purchasing extra cups of tea along the way.
Oh, you know what I mean? Like you just have the extra money from saving, so that you can
blow it
live
all.
in a different way. Like
It's
your
almost like-
quality of life is like way better because you're saving
it's
money.
like just from moving from there to here, your tax bracket just increases.
Mungkin kalau di Kanada mereka nggak bisa simpan uang terlalu banyak gitu, ataupun nggak bisa simpan uang sama sekali dari hasil kerja mereka. Nah kalau di Malaysia mereka bisa simpan uang dari hasil kerja mereka itu untuk jalan-jalan kah, makan makanan yang enak gitu.
More money.
Kehidupan di
Yeah,
Kanada
And it's crazy,
lebih
especially if
mahal
you're parents and you've got a family. Like we've
Oh,
got
it's
3 kids,
incredible.
and back
Oh,
home
udah punya 3
everything is
anak.
so expensive. Whether it's we don't do
Groceries.
childcare, but childcare for a lot of people is a very big issue.
Yeah.
Groceries is huge with the
groceries.
cost of and inflation and all that sort
Yeah.
of stuff.
Housing.
Extracurricular programs,
Housing. The rent
bills, yeah.
has gone up so much that people can't afford to live in
Yeah.
Canada anymore. It's not cool.
So that's why we're saying, guys, you should come here.
So yeah, next
Should definitely check it
category. Next category is very specific to us, but this is what we found: is there's a really awesome homeschool community here. A lot of them are expats, but the connections that people have with one another, it's so nice. Everyone's willing to help everyone. People are just really open and just like ready to be friends and make connections and invite people over, and the community feel, I guess, is
Yeah.
more so.
Mau
like
saling
And I
what
think
we
maybe
do.
that's
merangkul,
in part
guys.
due to the fact that there are a lot of expats here.
Yeah.
So they do kind of stick together as like we're all not from here. We all
Yeah.
speak English, and we're homeschooling our kids, so
Yeah.
we should stick together.
Yeah,
So,
it's
yeah,
really cool. Like I
it's
love
very
that.
cool.
I love that community aspect. Okay, and then the next thing is one thing that we just love is the support for Palestine.
Benar.
It's everywhere.
If you guys didn't check out one of the last shorts that we did, I don't even think it's posted on YouTube at this moment.
It will be though.
It will be
by that time.
We had to go from the boat to our hotel, and it was a 20-minute drive, and the kids counted and videoed a lot of them, 22 Palestinian flags in this short 20-minute drive.
Yeah.
And this is on an island, which is like the tourist island. So the support for Palestine is
it's
immense
amazing
here.
And not just that, but they've boycotted like huge brands.
They boycott anybody. If you have anything to do with Israel,
ties to Israel, you're done. Yeah, you're done. I love it.
Even we showed up. We're like, oh, let's go here. They're like, oh, we're boycotting them. Like,
yeah,
really?
I think it was like Subway or something. Like, no, we boycotted it. I was like, what?
Even my friend, it was Malay. He's like, okay. He's like, wait. He's like, he has to like check with his wife because she's got the list down. He's like, so are we boycotting them? Are we? He's like, I used to go here to get ice cream, but I can't now because they're on the list.
But it's amazing, like the fact that they are so open about their support for Palestine, and there's no discrimination against people that are openly supporting Palestine. That's incredible. Like you can't walk in the street of Toronto with like a Palestine flag or a gefya without someone being like,
yeah, you're a Hamas supporter.
Yeah, you're a Hamas supporter.
You support terrorism.
Or the simple fact that the Premier of Ontario called it like a terrorist flag, the Palestine flag. He called it a terrorist flag. Like, and the fact that you are shamed for standing with the oppressed. You don't find that here.
Yeah, no.
It's amazing.
Malaysia does it right when it comes down to human rights and what's going on in the world. Mm-hmm. They stand firmly on the side against genocide, and they make no bones about it.
Yeah.
They're proud of that.
Yeah,
and so
we
that's
love it.
Definitely a huge reason why we love it.
So yeah, if you guys have any more questions, please leave them down below. We'll try to go through those and answer as many comments as we can. And if there's a specific video that you want us to do regarding moving here, whether it's from Canada or wherever, definitely let us know and we'll try to add it to our list of videos to film.
Yeah, and I will say these chairs are horribly uncomfortable.
Very, my back hurts a lot.
Well, I have to hunch over because if I sit up straight, and I'm almost out of the frame. That's like the only way you can sit on
Tinggi
these
banget
things.
berarti dia nih.
All right, guys, we'll see you in our next one.
All right, guys. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Untuk alasan 1 sampai 4 itu kita udah biasa mendengarkannya gitu guys. Keramah-tamahan rakyat Malaysia yang rakyat Malaysia tidak membedakan dengan orang tempatan. Terus juga soal biaya hidup yang relatif lebih murah dibandingkan negara asal orang asing tersebut. Yang kelima atau yang terakhir ini alasannya yang gak pernah aku dengar sama sekali. Baru di video ini, baru kali ini aku menemukan jawaban yang sebenar-benarnya jawaban. Memang pantas banget kalau banyak orang muslim, keluarga muslim asing untuk memilih tinggal di Malaysia. Jawaban terakhir sangat-sangat menyentuh hati aku juga. Kita bisa melihat bagaimana pengorbanan rakyat Malaysia juga soal memboikot. Starbucks juga udah mulai lumpuh kan di Malaysia gitu. McD, KFC, brand-brand dari Israel itu juga udah diboikot, udah dimusnahkan di Malaysia dan tidak diperjualbelikan di Malaysia. Itu adalah alasan yang sangat-sangat mereka sukai kenapa mereka akhirnya memilih tinggal di Malaysia, karena supporting rakyat Malaysia kepada teman-teman atau saudara-saudari yang ada di Palestina itu memang sangat-sangat luar biasa, karena tingkat solidaritas rakyat Malaysia terhadap Palestina itu sangat-sangat luar biasa gitu. Aku pribadi pun juga sangat-sangat mengakui kalau rakyat Malaysia juga berada di barisan paling depan untuk membela saudara-saudari yang ada di Palestina. Jadi good job untuk rakyat Malaysia yang sampai detik ini, untuk siapapun juga dari negara manapun juga yang sampai detik ini masih menyuarakan tentang Palestina, masih memboikot, memposting tentang Palestina. Ingatlah, usaha kalian tidak akan sia-sia. Salut banget untuk orang-orang yang sampai detik ini, sampai hari ini masih memboikot, masih memposting tentang Palestina gitu. Itu suatu hal yang luar biasa banget yang mungkin gak semua orang bisa melakukan sih. Ya gak sih, di tengah kesibukan orang-orang tapi dia masih sempat untuk memposting tentang Palestina, itu luar biasa banget sih guys. Jadi buat teman-teman semua tetap boikot produk-produk Israel itu ya guys. Jadi itulah kenapa alasan mereka memilih Malaysia, karena ada hal-hal baik, karena ada perhitungan-perhitungan juga yang lebih prepare bagi mereka untuk kehidupan kedepannya dibanding dengan negara asal mereka itu Kanada. Kayaknya cukup sekian video reaction kali ini. Bagi teman-teman yang suka sama video ini, jangan lupa untuk like, comment, dan subscribe, dan kita ketemu di next video. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum.